Hello everybody. Inspiration comes in many forms and can strike you randomly. And once it strikes you randomly, you will begin your work with your full energy and enthusiasm. Some days you will have an abundance of creative energy which comes naturally because of your initial enthusiasm. But in other days, it's not so easy to continue in your work. It becomes monotonous and boredom captures you or captivates you. Then, to gain your energy and enthusiasm back, you can indulge yourself in music, art, writing, drawing. All these activities help foster internal energy. It causes your energy to increase and your passion will come back in its place, and with that passion and energy you can continue your work effectively. So with this suggestion I will start today's work. The first word for today is VEER. It means change in direction. Example: after what seemed an eternity, the wind veered to the east and the storm abated. He rotated the steering to veer the vehicle in a different direction. Next word is vegetate. VEGTAT. Vegetate means live in a monotonous way. Example: I do not understand how you can vegetate in this quiet village after the adventurous life you have led. Next word is vehement. VEHEMENT. Vehement means impetus, impetuous, with marked vigor. Impetuous means driving force or energy. Example: he spoke with vehement eloquence in defense of his client. Next word is velocity. VELOCITY. Velocity means speed. Example: the train went by at considerable velocity. Cops started following the car because it eclipsed the velocity limit. Next word is venal. VENAL. Venal means capable of being bribed. Example: the venal policeman accepted the bribe offered to him by the speeding motorist whom he had stopped. Next word is vendetta. VNDTTA. Vendetta means blood feud. Example: the rival mobs engaged in a bitter vendetta. A gang war results in vendetta. Next word is vendor. VENDOR. Vendor means seller. Example: the fruit vendor sold her wares from a stall on the sidewalk. Next word is veneer. VENEER. Veneer means thin layer, cover. Example: casual acquaintances were deceived by his veneer of sophistication and failed to recognize his fundamental shallowness. Next word is venerable. VENERABLE. Venerable means deserving high respect. Example: we do not mean to be disrespectful when we refused to follow the advice of our venerable leader. Next word is venerate. Venerate. Venerate means river. Example, in China, the people venerate their ancestors. In Hinduism also, people venerate their ancestors. In certain culture, even people worship their ancestors. Next word is venial. Venial. Venial means forgivable, trivial. Example, we may regard a hungry man's stealing as a venial crime. Next word is venison. Venison. Venison means meat, the meat of a deer. Example, the hunters dined on venison. Next word is vent. Vent. Vent means a small opening, outlet. Example, the wine did not flow because the air vent in the barrel was clogged. Next word is again vent. Vent. Vent as a verb means express, utter. Example, he vented his wrath on his class. He vented his anger in the group. Next word is ventral. Ventral. Ventral means abdominal. Example, we shall now examine the ventral plates of this serpent, not the dorsal side. Next word is ventriloquist. Ventriloquist. Ventriloquist means someone who can make his or her voice seem to come from another person or thing. Example, this ventriloquist does not act in which has a conversation with a wooden dummy. He is a famous ventriloquist. Next word is venturesome. Venturesome. Venturesome means bold, courageous. Example, a group of venturesome women were the first to scale Mount Annapurna. Next word is venue. Venue. Venue means location. Example, the attorney asked for a change of venue. He thought his client would do better if the trial were held in a less conservative country. Next word is veracious. Veracious. Veracious means truthful. Next word is example for veracious is I can recommend him for this position because I have always found him veracious and reliable. Next word is veracity. Veracity. Veracity means truthfulness. Example, trying to prove Hill a liar. Senator Specter repeatedly questioned her veracity. Next word is verbalize. Verbalize. Verbalize means put into words. Example, I know you don't like to talk about these things, but please try to verbalize your feelings. Next word is verbatim. Verbatim. Verbatim means word for word. Example, he repeated the message verbatim, means as it is, word by word. Next word is verbiage. Verbiage. Verbiage means verbiage means pompous array of words. Verbiage is pompous array of words. Pompous itself means self-important or conceited. So actually verbiage is some arrangement of words which are important. Example, after we had waded through all the verbiage, we discovered that writer had said very little. Actually, when a writer or a novelist uses a lot of word to express a very little idea, then it is a verbiage. Next word is verbose. verbose. Verbose means wordy. Example, this article is too verbose. We must edit it. Next word is verdant. verdant. Verdant means green, lush in vegetation or full of vegetation. Example, Monet's paintings of the verdant meadows were symphonies in green. He liked the rustic setting because of verdant environment. Next word is verdigris. verdigris. Verdigris means green coating on copper which has been exposed to the weather or moisture. Example, actually this results due to oxidation of copper. Example, despite all attempts to protect the statue from the elements, it became coated with verdigris. Next word is verge. verge. Verge means border, edge. Example, Madame Curie knew she was on the verge of discovering the secrets of radioactive elements. Next word is verisimilitude. verisimilitude. Verisimilitude means likelihood, appearance of truth. Example, critics praised her for the verisimilitude of her performance as Lady Macbeth. She was completely believable. Next word is verity. verity. Verity means truth, reality. Example, the four verities were revealed to Buddha during his long meditation. Next word is vernacular. vernacular. Vernacular means living language, natural style. Example, cut out those old fashioned these and thous and write in the vernacular. Actually, in earlier times, in literature, thee and thou were used for referring to people. Thou was for you and thee was for them. Next word is vernal. vernal. Vernal means pertaining to spring season. Example, we may expect vernal showers all during the month of April. Next word is versatile. versatile. Versatile means having many talents, capable of working in many fields. Example, he was a versatile athlete. At college, he had earned many laurels in baseball, football, basketball, and track. Next word is vertex. vertex. Vertex means summit, highest point. Example, let us drop a perpendicular line from the vertex of the triangle to the base. Next word is vertigo. vertigo. Vertigo means dizziness. Example, we test potential plane pilots for susceptibility to spells of vertigo. Next word is verve. VERVE. Verve means enthusiasm, liveliness. Example: she approached her studies with such verve that it was impossible for her to do poorly. If you approach your problems with verve, they yield and get solved. Okay, so this was the last word for today. Thank